made it through another week. I am hoping you guys are breathing more deeply and doing the breathing exercise that we learned last week with breathing while you're pumping your feet to help move the lymphatics in your body. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you can see me and hear me in the comments below. And even if you're watching the replay, I'd love to know if you did the drill last week and how you feel with the one that we're going to do this week. So this is an awesome, wonderful intervention that we can do. This is working on the diaphragm, and our lungs expand with the help of this muscle, the respiratory abdominal diaphragm. It's right here. It comes across right here. So if you kind of pop your ribs out, you can kind of start to feel the edges of the rib cage. And the diaphragm is a muscle that runs like a little rainbow shape, and it helps us to expand our breath. So the cool thing about the diaphragm is that it doesn't just interact with the lungs. It has a soft tissue junction. Like we talk about joints, like a shoulder joint, has the ball and the socket, but a lot of places in our body have soft tissue junctions, soft tissue joints. So the diaphragm has a joint with the lungs on the top, and then there's one on the liver on the right-hand side, and the stomach. And there's also 3 really important structures that go through the diaphragm. The diaphragm is a muscle, and then it has 3 holes in it. And the holes are for the esophagus to go through, the throat, where it goes into the stomach. There's a hole for that. There's a hole for your main artery in your body, and there's a hole for your main vein in your body. So there's a major highway happening right through here, and the diaphragm is contracting. And if it's too tight, it's going to restrict your digestion. It's going to restrict your breathing. It's going to restrict your venous return, your blood flow going back to your heart, and it's going to restrict your blood flow going out, like all the oxygen and nutrients going out to your legs, your abdomen, your feet, all those extremities. So it's important to open up the diaphragm. And so I'm going to show you how to do that today. So this is a really cool drill, because if you guys want more energy, if you want better oxygenation, if you want better drainage, if you want better detox, bigger breaths, put it in the chat and below, because I want to know which one of those piques your interest, because the diaphragm release that we're going to do does them all. So I love this one. It's really easy to do. And all you need is your little 10 digits here. So we're going to find our diaphragm, and you're going to just do that by finding your rib cage. So if you just want to stick it out, you can kind of find the edges of it. The sternum is the breastbone here, and that ends, and then the ribs start to split. So what you're going to do is just start at one side. Actually, wait, before we do this, we should check some ranges of motion and see what we're doing here. So I want you to just move around a little, maybe twist, maybe kind of see how far you can bend back. Definitely check your shoulders. Ooh, that one's tight today. And see how it feels to maybe go side to side, slide your hands down your legs, because we're going to open this up, and then we're going to see what the difference is before and after. So do the before. Now we're going to do the diaphragm opening. Come to one side of the diaphragm, and you're just going to gently go underneath the ribs. You're just going to peek under and kind of massage along the sides there. So I'm just going to kind of come underneath and start to massage. I'm just it can be a little sore, so you want to go gently and slowly, and you're just rubbing around in there. I like to kind of scoop under and then press it against the ribs. So I'm getting some traction and some release on there. So you can go down one side and then come back, just so we're touching the diaphragm in both places. So I'm really using my fingers, all my fingers, just scoop in and rub along that diaphragm. Good. So let me know if it's sore or what you guys are feeling. But now I want you to take a deep breath. That already feels easier for me. Let me know in the comments what you're noticing. And then let's redo those ranges of motion that we did before. So we did some side to side. We did some shoulder. Yeah, that's way better. And then we did some rotation and some extension. So when we open up the diaphragm, we're allowing more space to happen for the aorta, the main artery, for the main vein, the vena cava, for the esophagus, for your whole digestion, and also for the drainage coming back. So in addition to that, we're also improving our breathing. So this is something you could do if you have a breathing practice or you're feeling a little bit tight. You could do this to help open up your diaphragm so that you can breathe better, detox better, drain better. And the really exciting thing about this is that you can do it on your own. You don't have to go anywhere to do it. You can do this on your own and you can feel better immediately. So let me know in the comments below if you guys tried it, even if you're watching the replay, and what results you got, what you're feeling. So I wish you many, many deep breaths. And these are the kinds of things that we learn in my 6-month in restoration program, are these interventions that we can do on a regular basis, even multiple times a day, to make our bodies more calm, to increase the ability of our bodies to take in what they need, to be able to recenter, to be able to breathe better, to be able to function better. So if you are interested in doing something like that in an intensive way with lots of support, let me know. We can hop on a call and I can talk to you about it. We also have the Wellness Jumpstart coming out, and that's on February 28th through March 4th. So if you haven't registered for that, I'll put the link in so you can register below, or you can grab a friend and say like, hey, let's do this together, because it's always more fun to get stronger and healthier together. Have an awesome weekend, you guys, and I will talk to you soon.